in today's video we're going to be doing this look that I'm wearing, of course, as always. I pretty much just focus this around the skin. My skin has been looking crazy dry. I already have dry skin, but I actually burned the other day in the sun, which was not good. I never reapplied my sunscreen after I got out of my pool, so I burned. And because I already have super dry skin, and then the burn skin, I was just like a dry mess. It was horrible. I couldn't wear makeup. I couldn't even wear CC cream or concealer by itself because it just looked so crusty and cakey, and like it looked like my skin was just a desert. It was horrible. So I've been kind of like playing around with new skincare. I did a DIY face mask and I posted it on my Instagram, so if you haven't checked that out, I will have my Instagram in the corner and also on the link down below in the description box, so you guys can check that out. That mask made my skin feel so good. I have everything that I used in that post on Instagram, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. And I've been loving that mask so much. I do it every other night or every 2 nights because it's really refreshing. It's really nice. I really like makeup focused on my skin. I don't want to say poreless because everybody's got pores and we could put as much makeup on them, and if you look poreless after makeup, please teach me your ways because I want to know. But I just love the way this looks. It's so nice and feminine and girly, and you could put a little bit more darker shades in the outer corner if you want to wear this for nighttime. Switch out the lip for maybe something like a little bit darker, a little bit cooler, a little bit brighter. You can pretty much do anything, but I'm really loving the way that I did the face makeup. The face makeup in this video is pretty much how I've been doing my face when I am wearing makeup. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And if you aren't already, which I don't know why you're not because I'm so much fun, it just gives you a notification for when I upload a video. And yeah, everything that I use will be listed in the description box down below, along with my social media links. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that fun stuff will be linked down below as well. If you guys want to see how to look at this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Just letting you guys know, not a fan of this backdrop, but I needed a little bit of a change going on. I'm gonna attempt to do a talk through because my neighbor's dogs are barking incessantly. There's that. Number 2, I have this pimple underneath my lip. I had a pimple under here, and it is a pimple. I had a pimple under here like a few months ago and it left a scar. Now I have a new one right on top of my scar. So in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of a bronzy, like summertime, like pretty much what I'm going to do for my face is what I've been doing all the time. What I really want to like focus on is the face, but also like add a little bit to the lids as well. This is kind of like a go-to like summer bronzy look for me. I've been loving the way that this comes out, so we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. So for my face, I've been sunburnt and like dry skin to capacity, so I've been using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and I've also been using the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Mask. It's the blue jar. Those have been helping a lot too. I just purchased coconut oils. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I could literally bathe in this. For primer, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Hangover X Primer, and I'm just gonna pump out 2 pumps. That was like, and we're gonna put this pretty much everywhere where I feel like I'm dry. My nose and like under my eye portion too. I also have been sleeping with coconut oil on my face. Plus I mix it in with that mask that I made, which I really love, and I highly recommend if you have like normal to dry skin. Even if you have oily skin, it's always good to moisturize your face and even put oils back in. But I love the coconut oil too. I was really nervous to try it, but I'm glad I did. I'm going to go in with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter and just about a pump of this. I don't want to use too much of it because my skin's been super dry. I find that when I add this, I feel like it kind of makes my skin even drier. And because it has like the reflection in it, you can kind of see where my dryness is emphasized because of that luminosity. So I want to steer clear of that. And then last primer we're going in with is my Step 1 base smoothing primer from Makeup Forever, my favorite primer pretty much, to like mask my pores and stuff. Okay, for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two just because this is just a little bit too light for me right now, and because this is just way too dark for me. So I'm gonna mix my Maybelline Dewy and Smooth and my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. This is the first time I'm pretty much wearing makeup since like I noticed that my skin was super dry and like gross in my opinion. So I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. It feels really good. It feels like a baby's butt, I can tell you that right now. When I'm putting foundation on, I don't really put a lot of foundation under this area just because it's summer and my under eyes do crease like a biatch. So I try not to put a lot of foundation there because I am going to go in that area with concealer. Oh my god, yay. My skin looks so good. I'm so excited. For concealer, I'm just going to put a little bit of the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics on the back of my hand and place that on my under eye area with a concealer brush. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out really quick. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain and just highlight my face more. So I'm going to bring it right here. I don't want it to settle into my pores and make my face look cakey, so that's why I'm using a more creamier consistency of a concealer. Okay, great. So before we go ahead and set that, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealers. I've been loving these past few months too. So I have the shade Toast, Cool Tan, and Almond. I'm going to go ahead and grab Almond and Toast. I'm going to put a little bit of Toast down first because it is super dark. Just like that. And just go right over top of that to lighten it up. Under the lip and a little bit on the chin. And that's it. You're done. Go out like this. I'm going to go ahead and grab my butt side of my beauty blender and just start blending this out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. I'm actually using Mirror in this. And I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye and everywhere I put concealer with these two shades. Go ahead and set that on a Luxie 660. It's a precision foundation brush, but I just like it for that under eye area. It pretty much gets everywhere you need it to be, so make sure you tap out your concealer so you're not setting the creases. Alright, so this is pretty much my favorite part. I'm going to go in with the bronzer. I've been using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Let's take it on this one. Let's take it on this brush. I'm going to go in with that Duo Fiber brush, take a little of it, tap off the excess, and just go ahead and set that cream. I was going in with a light hand of this because I am going in with more stuff on top. So once you've done that, I'm grabbing the Anastasia That Glow Kit. Oh my god, this has been my favorite technique since I filmed the Full Face Highlighters Challenge. I love it so much. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Luxie Tapered Highlighter Brush. It's the 522. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade Golden Bronze from the That Glow palette. And I'm going to not go like where I want to contour. I'm going to go right above as if I was going to put a blush on. It just gives, you see that? Is the camera picking it up? I hope that the camera's picking it up. Like, it's just so, oh, like that. So pretty. Then I'm just going to grab a mix of Dripping in Gold and Bubbly and a little bit of Sunburst and just highlight. For blush, I'm just going to go ahead and grab MAC Gingerly. I'm like trying so hard not to use the Becca and the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette, but I love Gingerly too, especially in the summer with a nice tan. So blush it, apples of my cheeks. And then we're going to go ahead and grab a big dual fiber brush. This is by Morphe, the M406. And we're just going to blend this all out. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Modern Renaissance palette, and we're going to pretty much stick with these shades right here. We're going to go in with Tempera, Golden Ochre, Raw Sienna, and Burnt Orange. So I pretty much just sloppily put this on the outer corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a Morphe M433. It's clean too, clean my brushes, and I'm just grabbing Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna mixed together. And pretty much just shove that right in the outer corner. I'm really being pretty sloppy with this, not gonna lie. Let's just blend it out in the outer corner, blend the excess into the crease just a little bit. You can go in with a big fluffy brush. I love going in with the Morphe E23 just to blend out all these edges. It's synthetic and it's big and fluffy, so it's really gonna help blend out the edges. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Golden Ochre and Burnt Orange mixed and just put that a little bit like here. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of gold. So I'm grabbing the Colourpop liner. I'm grabbing the shade Dirty Talk, which is a really nice gold shade. It's right there. It's really, really pretty. So I'm hoping this works. If not, I'll use the pot. I have the pot here too. I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just draw that. Go ahead and blend it out with your finger. Then I'm going to keep going back in. Okay, so I kind of finished this off camera, but we're going to go ahead and... So I'm just going to make sure that we have no harsh lines with that gold. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the Modern Renaissance palette again. And I'm going to take the shade Primavera. On a flat shader brush, I'm going to go ahead and spray with some Smashbox primer water. I actually decided to rip off that lash because I didn't like the way it looked. Just going to go ahead and blend. I'm going to grab a little bit of Antique Bronze from that palette. Throw it in my outer corner. I'm going to go ahead and apply the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collab. This is the gel liner in the shade Mr. Bing. And I love Friends, so I needed this so bad. And I'm just grabbing that on my Smith 202 brush. And we're just going to go ahead and just line the upper lash line just to give us a little bit more fullness. Also going to grab a little bit of that same brush. Throw that on my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and apply coats of mascara. And then I ripped those lashes off because I'm going to go in with KOKO Lashes Queen Bee because I just wasn't feeling the other ones. The one I had on this eye was Velour Lash in the City. So while this dries, we're going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette and grab the shade Antique Bronze. And we're going to grab a flat definer brush. This is a Luxie 221. And we're just going to push this into the lower lash line just halfway. And then I'm going to grab a pencil brush. Blend it out. A little bit of Antique Bronze. Blend it on the outer corner so we can meet those two. And then we're going to take a plain brush with no product on it. I'm going to grab Tempera. And just blend out any harsh lines. These are a crusty ass pair of KOKO of Queen Bee. So maybe this will be the last time I wear it. Okay, for the lips, you can totally go in with a nude gloss. You can go in, I'm trying to look for my nude gloss, but I can't find it. But I'm actually going to go ahead and try out this product. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip, and this is in the shade Little Stitches. This is the shade, it's like a mauve pink. I'm hoping I like it on my lips. Some of these colors always end up looking really weird on me. Oh, it's pretty. Feels really comfortable. I know that these, they're mattes. I have a lot of their mattes. I purchased their mattes and I'm not honestly a fan of it. I have super dry lips to begin with. Pretty much everything on my face is dry, but my oily ass eyelids. But I don't know. I'm liking this formula. I like it. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this video. But you can't go anywhere without setting yourself with some setting spray. Alright guys, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye! I don't know if I like this.